My dear students, today I am going to discuss NEET previous year question papers between 22-25 under the chemical kinetics. Vetri welcomes you all. I am Dr. Gunasekaran who is taking class for you. So before answering NEET questions in chemical kinetics, what are the chapters you have to memorize? One, the types of chemical reaction, forward, backward, reverse, all these types you must know. Then theory of chemical reaction. There are two types of theory. One is collision theory and the other transition state theory. Under the collision theory, we have different types: unimolecular collision theory, bimolecular, or trimolecular, etc. The next one, rate of chemical reaction we have to study. The next, rate constant we have to study. Then active mass or concentration terms we have to study. Then half-life period, that is, we have to study. And the next, we have to study order of a chemical reaction we have to study. And finally, molecularity we have to study. So only if you have a thorough knowledge regarding these topics, subtopics, you can able to answer NEET questions. Okay, let me go for the first question asked in 2022. This is the question. They are given a graph. The given graph is representation of kinetics of a reaction. NEET 2022. That means, kindly follow, it is y versus x, that is plotted as a straight line perpendicular to the x at a constant temperature, a curve is shown. Then this is followed by the statement, the y and x axis for zero and first order reactions respectively are 1. Zero order, y equal to rate and x equal to concentration. First order, y equal to t half and x equal to concentration. Number 2, zero order, y equal to rate and x equal to concentration. First order, y equal to rate and x equal to t half. 3, zero order, y equal to concentration and x equal to time. First order, y equal to t half and x equal to concentration. And 4, zero order, y equal to concentration and x equal to time, comma, first order, y equal to rate constant and x equal to concentration. So there are 4 options are given. From the graph, we have to find out which is the correct one. The correct answer is, that is, 1 is the correct answer. What way? Kindly follow. That is, the y versus x is plotted at constant temperature T. So y is the correct answer. What is y? That means zero order. In the case of zero order, y is the rate and x is the concentration. And first order, if it is y equal to t half and x equal to concentration, this is the correct answer. Kindly follow. So there is no theory required. Just from the graph we can assess. Next one, second question. This is the problem. For a first order reaction, question number 2, this is asked in the year 2022. For a first order reaction, A equal to products, A gives products. Initial concentration of A is 0.1 m, which becomes 0.001 m after 5 minutes. So initial concentration 0.1, Final concentration 0.001 m after 5 minutes. The rate constant for the reaction per minute is NEET 22. Options are 1. 0.4606, 2. 0.2303, 3. 1.3818, 4. 0.9212. The correct answer is 4. 0.9212. How this is correct? Let me derive. You can see here. We know it's a first order given clearly. So what is the first order reaction? K equal to 2.303 by T log A by A minus X. The first order. T time taken, A initial concentration, A minus X after time, the concentration after time T. Now, from the data given in the problem, I am substituting time is 5. I am introducing. And initial concentration is 0.1. Final concentration is 0.001. I am substituting. Then, after substitution, I am summarizing this. 2.303 log divided by 5 into log within bracket. That is 0.1 I can write in this form. 1 by 0.001 is given that. It is, so 1 by 10, automatically I can write like this. 0.1, 1 by 10. That means in that case, 0.1 I can write in this form, 1 by 10. Same way, 0.001 I can write 1 by 1000. Kindly follow. So these two readings I am substituting here. So 1 by 10 I am writing. Already divided below is 1 by 1000, automatically 1000 will go upward. So if you substitute this, so what you will get now here is automatically, kindly follow, 1 by 10, that is divided by, then 1 by 1000. So automatically what will happen? This we can write now, 1 by 10 into 1000 by 1. So 10 to cancel, so 100. So 2.303 by 5 log 100. You know, log 10 1, log 100 2. So I am giving 2 log value, I am substituting. So only calculation we have to do now, 2.303 into divided by 5 into 2. So multiply it by 2, 4.606 divided by 5. This is the answer. So answer we have arrived. Then compare in the option now. Answer 4 is the correct answer. My dear student. Question number 3. Kindly follow me. So this is asked in 2023. For the reaction, the rate Ka squared B, when the initial concentration A is tripled. A is tripled, keeping concentration of B is constant. By keeping B constant, the A concentration is tripled. The initial rate would be, asked in NEET 2023. 4 options are given. Increase by a factor of 6, increase by a factor of 9, increase by a factor of 3, and decrease by a factor of 9. The correct option is, that is 2, increase by a factor of 9. How this is correct? Now I will work out the problem, then you can identify. Listen me, the given rate law, rate equal to Ka squared into B. Now let initial concentration of A equal to A square. and B equal to B. If the initial constant of A is tripled, the new product, the new A squared is equal to 3A squared. Please follow. Because A squared is the initial concentration, 3 times we are increasing the concentration, so 3 into a to the power of 2. On substituting in the rate law, what is the rate law? K, instead of A2, I am writing 3A squared, 3A squared into B, So what happened now? K, 3A whole squared, 9, A squared again into B. So when you are comparing now, so 9, it is there, initial rate is A to B. Kindly follow, initial rate is A to B. So the final, what is the difference? Extra 9 is coming. So it times 9 times greater than the initial rate. So that is the answer. So answer is here. It is increased by a factor of 9. That is the correct answer. Next question. This is 23 again, asked in 23. Kindly follow. This is the type of question. Reason and assertion. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion A and the other is labeled as reason R. Assertion. A reaction can have zero activation energy. Zero activation energy. Reason R. The minimum extra amount of energy absorbed by reactant molecule so that the energy becomes equal to threshold value called activation energy. So a statement assertion A, reason A. Now the 4 options are both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. 2. A is true but R is false. 3. A is false but R is true. D. Both A and E are true and R is the correct explanation of A. The explanation is A is the correct explanation. Kindly follow. That is, what is the correct explanation is A. Both A and R are true. Statements are correct. But the explanation given R is not the correct explanation of A. This is the correct answer. Next question. Question number, again, NEET 24. This is asked in NEET 24. Kindly follow NEET 24. For the reaction 2A equal to B plus C, Kc equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. At a given time, the composition reaction mixture is A equal to B equal to C, 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3m. Then, which of the following is correct? A. Reaction has a tendency to go in forward reaction. B. 2. Reaction has a tendency to go backward direction. Reaction has gone to completion in forward reactions. And 4. Reaction at equilibrium. So what is the correct answer? So let me work out and I can show you. So 2A equal to B plus C product, Kc, these values are given in the problem. At a given time t, we are introducing a new term Qc. At any time that we are calling it as the rate. Qc is being calculated and being compared with Kc. What is Qc? B into C by A square. at any time. So the value it is given already 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 and 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 and below it is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 twice. Because it is given Kc equal to given b whole squared by a square. So b whole square means the total Kc value, Kc equal to correspondingly we can express b into c by the corresponding a square. So this is at the particular time, specific time. So this is QC. So I am substituting the same value. Instead of writing 4 into 10 to the power minus 3, I am writing 2 for B, 2 for C. So and A square below. So answer is Q equal to 1. Q equal to 1. So when Q equal to 1, kindly follow, as QC is greater than KC, kindly follow, Kc it is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3, negative value, but Qc is a positive value. So the reaction has a tendency to move backward. So what is the relationship between Kc and Qc? If Qc is greater than Kc, reaction moves backward. If Qc is lesser than Kc, the reaction moves forward. So answer is as Qc is greater than Kc, so reaction has tendency to move backward. So this is the answer. Reaction has a tendency to go backward reaction. Next question 6. Asked in 2024. The rate of a reaction quadruples when temperature changes from 27 degree to 57 degree. Calculate energy of activation. So the given value R is given. That is 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole, and log 4 value is given 0.6021. This is the value given to use the problem. So now there are 4 values are given. Option 1, 380.4 kilojoule per mole. 2, 3.80 kilojoule per mole. 3, 3804 kilojoule per mole. B, 38.04 kilojoule per mole. So what is the correct answer? So let us calculate using the equation we can. How we have to calculate? According to Arrhenius equation, in its logarithmic form, ln K2 by K1 equal to EA by R into T2 by T1 minus divided by T1 by T2. This is the Arrhenius equation for temperature difference, normally used in the laboratory to determine the rate of a chemical reaction. We know K2 by K1 equal to given 4. Value it is given. The T1 temperature 27 degree, that is equivalent to 300 Kelvin plus 273 you have to add. 273 plus 27, 300. Same way T2, 273 plus 57, 330 Kelvin. R value is given already, is 8.31 joule per Kelvin per mole. So let me substitute in the equation ln K2 by K1, ln K2 by K1 4. So ln 4. The next one EA, kindly follow, by the R value 8.314 into T2 minus T1. T2 330 minus 300, the difference is 30. Then T1 into T2, 300 into 330, that value it is 9900. Now finally you can divide 30 by 9900 and then multiplied by 8.314 and ln value we can get EA. So how? Kindly follow me. So ln 4 equal to 1.386. Then EA 3.814, 30 into 990. So that value this is the value. Calculation. So the 1.380 equal to EA by 8.314. So EA equal to 1.386 into 8.314 into 0.3000303. So if you calculate, you will get this answer. This is the answer for kilojoule per mole. 38069. Originally joule. 38069 is 0.3 is joule. So divided by 1000, I will get now kilojoule. So 38.069 kilojoule per mole. Where is it? Now you can see answer is, this is the answer. 38.04 kilojoule per mole. The next one. So this is the question so far asked in NEET up to NEET 25. My dear students, I will see you again. I am Dr. Gurasagaran. We'll see you again with another next chapter questions. Meet you again. Bye-bye.